So we're here at Camp Fortune enjoying some spring skiing, and today we're skiing on the Playmaker series from Elan. We got three main options in the Playmaker series, the 91, the 101, and new for next year, the 111. Mostly around here, you'll see people on the 91. It's a light, nimble ski. It's got 360 sidewall tech, which is just this shape on the sidewall. You still get a full sidewall ski, but then almost like a cap construction where it slides up on the edge. Just makes them really durable and resilient to abuse. This was in our demo fleet for the full season. This was my ski for about 30 days this year, and this one for 8. You'll see all of the top sheets are looking pristine. I only know how to grab mute. Pretty much the only grab I can do. Top sheets still look good. All three of the skis are wood core with 2 carbon rods on the inside of the ski. The 91 and the 101 are actually have the same stiffness, so very similar skis and how they feel on snow. The 91 being a little bit more narrow, has a little bit tighter turn radius, and something for someone who's more in the park or wants something more zippy on East Coast groomers. The 101 for me is the sweet spot ski. It's wide enough to ski powder out west or a slushy spring day like today, but still narrow enough that it's going to grip well on ice and on groomers. This is what I ski 99% of the time. You'll see I have a cast touring setup on it because it is light enough that I use as my primary touring ski as well. And then the 111, it's new for next year. It's ever so slightly stiffer, particularly in the tail compared to the other skis, basically to help you land big drops and cliffs in the backcountry, have a little more stiffness to the tail to get you back on top of your boots and on top of your skis. Probably my favorite powder ski of all time. I brought the 101s, and my Ripsticks out in the trip out west, and I only skied these the whole time. They're an amazing new ski, and we'll have them in store as of this fall. So while all three of these skis do have the surf rocker, the 111 being the biggest of the family does have a little bit more rocker in the nose to help for floating the deep snow. Interestingly enough though, it's actually fairly similar in the tail, and that's because they still want to be able to hold edge while coming out of a turn in a groomer and drive out of the turn. So the 111 still performs really well when you're out of a back bowl on a ski trip out west and you're just skiing a groomer down. It's still gonna hold really well on the re-chewed up crud. People compare these skis to the Ripstick a lot, and that's a question we get in the store all the time. Compared to the Ripstick, these guys do have 2 carbon rods like the standard Ripstick, but they're just underfoot. So it's a little bit softer in the tip and tail than the Ripstick, a little bit more surfy and playful ski. It also has what they call the surf rocker, which exactly as the last technology does, makes the tip and tail a little bit more nimble and a little bit more surfy on the snow. They have a little bit more rocker in the nose than a Ripstick and a little bit more in the tail with a full twin tip design. So something you can ski backwards or forwards. And when you're in tight bumps, they just pivot and slide really well. Not gonna be as grippy and hard charging as a Ripstick, but something that is easier on the legs, really fun to ski in all snow conditions. And for a perfect spring day like today, I think we're gonna have a blast. So as mentioned, I'm running the cast touring setup. This is a binding that is an adaptation on the Look Pivot, which is the most common freeride binding on the market. They do have a new version out this year. We will have those in store next year, but for right now, this is the cast touring 1.0. Basically allows you to slide your pivot on, put it onto another set of skis. And I don't have it here with me, but actually has a tech toe. You can slide onto the toe, click into your Pintech touring boots, and walk up the mountain.